Imagine the crisp morning air of the Viking era, the sound of roosters crowing and the faint smell of wood smoke lingering in the air. As dawn breaks, the village stirs to life. A Viking homestead is a hive of early morning activity, filled with the hum of routine chores. Men and women, young and old, partake in the bustling start to the day. The first order of business, tending to the animals. Chickens are let out of the coop, their clucking echoing through the chilly morning air. Pigs grumble and snort in their pens, waiting to be fed. Dogs, faithful companions, are greeted warmly and set to their duties. Next, the fire. The embers from the night before are stoked into a welcoming blaze, its warmth a beacon against the morning chill. And what's a morning without breakfast? Hearty, warm food is prepared, fueling the villagers for the day ahead. As the morning chores wind down, the Viking man prepares to start his day's work. With the sun now fully risen, the Viking man embarks on his daily tasks, his hands as much a part of the land as the soil itself. His workday is as diverse as the landscape he inhabits, with each task playing a crucial role in the survival and prosperity of his homestead. For the Viking man, the day begins with farming. With a simple wooden plow, he breaks the soil, preparing it for planting. His hands, hardened from years of labor, skillfully sow the seeds of barley, oats, and rye. These crops are the backbone of his family's sustenance, providing the primary source of food and even the essential ingredient for brewing ale. But the Viking man's work doesn't stop at the edge of his fields. Hunting is another crucial aspect of his daily routine. Armed with a handmade bow or spear, he ventures into the vast forests and along the rugged coastlines in search of game. His skills as a hunter not only provide meat for his table, but also raw materials like hides and bones, which he utilizes in crafting. Crafting, in this sense, is much more than a hobby for the Viking man. It's a necessity. From the construction of his homestead and the crafting of his tools to the creation of clothing and shipbuilding, his survival depends on his ability to manipulate the materials around him. He transforms the raw elements of nature into functional items, be it a sturdy oak longship or a simple leather tunic. In between these major tasks, he tends to his animals. Chickens, pigs, and dogs each play their part in the Viking homestead. Chickens provide eggs, pigs offer meat, and dogs serve as loyal companions and protectors. These animals are an integral part of the Viking man's workday, each contributing to the overall success of the homestead. As the sun begins to set, the Viking man concludes his work, returning to his homestead as the day draws to a close. Tired but fulfilled, he has once again proven his worth to his family and his community through the fruits of his labor. His workday is a testament to the resilience and resourcefulness of the Viking people, a legacy that continues to inspire us even today. As dusk falls, the Viking homestead transforms into a place of rest and camaraderie. With the day's work behind them, the Viking man and his kin turn their attention to the evening's routines. The aroma of stew simmering over the fire fills the air as the evening meal is prepared. A meal that's not just about sustenance, but a time to share stories, laughter, and the events of the day. As they gather around the hearth, the flickering flames cast shadows that dance on the walls of the homestead. The Viking man, a natural storyteller, weaves tales of adventure and bravery, filling the room with a sense of awe and wonder. His stories, passed down through generations, foster a shared identity and a sense of belonging. Young and old, they engage in communal activities, strengthening the bonds that tie them together. With the last light of the day fading, the Viking man retires for the night, ready to repeat his routines come dawn. From the break of dawn to the fall of night, the life of a Viking man is a testament to the resilience and fortitude of this remarkable era. His day begins as the sun lights the sky, tending to the chickens, pigs, and dogs that are integral to the homestead. The morning is filled with the clamor of livestock, the scent of fresh air, and the promise of a new day.